Welcome back to Interregnum. So the game is good, but as you can see, the main problem is understanding the UI and some of the stuff that is supposed to be, how should I put it, is supposed to be crucial for your survival, like over here, the abilities. It is a stress point. How many points do I need to get something? For here it says 25 in parentheses, but it doesn't really seem like you need 20 points to unlock it, or 25 points, so you need 20 points to unlock the next ability. Also related to crafting, you have survival, which is a generalistic way of saying you get more loot, but then you look at it and it says it helps you craft stuff. It also helps with some other stuff. Then you look at knowledge and it says it's to reduce the requirements of other skills on crafting, but when you look at it, it basically says something else, meaning it allows you to use technology stuff. And it also gives you more loot. So I don't know, it seems like survival doesn't give you more loot, knowledge gives you more loot, and it's all over the place. 10% stress points. I guess stress points is the experience. I don't know. That's the main issues. They haven't fixed the problem with letting the player understand what he's doing. Also, you can only apply the points while in your campsite. Another bigger problem, in my opinion, is that it seems like your basic character has a lot less points. And what are my points? 16. And the other ones you get. Which is a bit annoying because you're supposed to be the leader of the group, not, you know...
How long have we been walking?
Good with melee. It's only dash, but as you can see, the stats are much bigger. And this guy has 20 survival. And also 20 marksmanship. So the guy that has the biggest marksmanship, they give a shotgun. Totally wasted, in my opinion. Totally giving the wrong impression about the game and the characters and some of the other stuff. So he's good at crafting, apparently, and my character, I don't know how to even go about this game. First of all, we have to make a little break over here. Let's do a campfire. It's also not very clear. I think most of the mechanics are not unlocked for the prologue anyway, like crafting, or not, you know, in the real sense of the world. And I also went back over here to get all of the t-shirts and all of the random stuff that was around the place. So we need, let me see, I guess you have to just look at each character's needs. So we need 60% stamina and, oh, we don't need a lot of warmth. That's good. Yeah, that will be enough warmth restoration. I think all of them will be more or less at the same level. Now, related to the stamina regeneration. Oh, that's actually enough as well. Could be better, but will be enough. Food situation will be the problem. We need 30 restore food. Now I was looking at this again, and as you can see, some stuff is cooked, some stuff is not cooked, but it doesn't really tell you how to cook it because it's not in crafting. You can open it, and as you can see, crafting is not cooking, and you need tinkering, medicine, and knowledge. Tinkering is another stat that, I don't know, it seems the game has a lot of stats, but it doesn't really show what impacts crafting. So I showed you the other stuff, and now when you go into this menu, it doesn't make sense again. I guess she's supposed to be the crafter. But again, it doesn't show you how to cook or how to disassemble clothes or make rags. You have the option to remove, equip, or burn. And some of the food will definitely count as raw, even though it's not really raw. Can you say vegetables are raw? It's like saying a tomato is raw or a carrot is raw. I don't know. It seems like there are some things that are just arbitrarily chosen like that. Anyway, I think the game will get better over time, but that's why I gave it a negative review for now. Because you can use chips to improve the campfire or just eat them. Now my character cannot really eat junk food. But then again, you don't actually eat food separately, so that's again another big problem, because that means you have to give everyone healthy food in case you have a character. I don't know. It seems like the game could use. They didn't really do much in the early access, in my opinion, to alleviate these problems. Also, as you can see, I'm getting the 0 stack and it counts. An exploit or whatever. That's -5 morale. 15 nourishment. I don't think we need more than 15. Oh, we need more than 15. And that should be enough, I guess. And I also don't understand the difference between 4 or 8 hours. What is the point? I guess they still don't gain some of the lost morale. Maybe put some cigarettes in here. It would be fun if you can do that. Well, as a diabetic, you shouldn't drink pop soda. I guess that stores morale? I don't know. I could put more food, maybe that will increase the morale more, or just put more stuff to burn in there. I think we can just put more stuff to burn. That's what happens when you go to the next level of the campfire. So it's a comfortable campfire, so I guess the morale loss is the biggest problem, since you don't have a good way of restoring it, or a fast way of restoring it. Yes, you can try cigarettes, but you might make everyone addicted to them. Bad. Anyway, we'll keep playing. I guess you're supposed to use the camping feature to food poisoning. You mean to throw... Didn't eat anything raw. Okay, game. Okay. You know what? Let's just go back to the base camp. Actually, let's search this point of interest which you missed entirely. Also, the school buses you missed entirely. So that did nothing, okay. I'm also not sure how we lost so much morale in the first place. So you cannot... Not put the points unless you're in the expedition camp or caravan base. Expedition camp. Is this an expedition camp? I think it is an expedition camp. Can we put it down? Yeah, I think now it works. Oh no, no, no. Oh no! Why is it so... Come on, really? Now I put all of those points into... Is there no way to cancel it? See, this is what I mean. They haven't worked at all in the game since early access. I mean, why haven't they fixed stuff like this? It shouldn't be science to do this. But it feels like you need to know science to do this. Okay, so he has scavenger now. I guess everyone should get a level of marksman if they can. Tactics doesn't sound that much fun, but I guess I should give it so he gets the first point into that. As you can see, I forgot to search some stuff over here. And I guess you'll be in charge of repairing some other stuff. But why is this permanent? It seems like it's permanent. It shouldn't be permanent. It should ask you to confirm it. What about our character? Well, our character... I probably should give him some toughness as well. I don't know, I guess we just have to go over here with survival and then... the marksmanship. We have the points. No, we don't have the points. But that should help as well, right? Right? So should be knowledge and maintenance. I guess my character has to be medicine, not be any of those stuff. I guess survival it is then. Don't confirm the camp. I think you can actually make a camp and confirm it, but if you don't use any fire or food, it will give you massive debuffs. I should have looked in the beginning. I'm not sure that happened. Happened with their morale. Anyway, I also do this quietly, taking time and losing less fatigue, so we'll just have to do it like this. And this was one of the things that should have been a little better explained. We don't really need to waste time, we're not really under attack over here. Also, it's a bad idea to restore energy on some of them. This says insomnia, that's bad. Well, nothing else for you, I guess. My character will become a chain smoker at this rate. Yeah, and also, did you see that point of interest over there? Basically did nothing for us. Okay, for scavenging. So I guess that was one of the bigger problems. I didn't know that doing it faster would drain our morale so much. You don't have to make a camp, but wow, poorly explained. Deep core warming gel. I guess you have to eat the junk food over here. And in the campfire you have to cook. I don't know, it doesn't make sense. Just make it as it is. So my character cannot eat junk food unless he's starving. I guess it's better to use the camp mechanic because that will give everyone chef salad. Still says he's hungry. What am I missing? Wait, how can they be hungry? Okay, never mind. Let's just continue. We need a lot more food. We messed up in the beginning. What happened? Did I get something? The sun warms you all, the sun scorches you all. We have to go down there, that's for sure. That's an anomaly, the first anomaly we see. Yeah, nothing is really clear, so as you can see we lost a lot of health. It said we lost 10% health. I guess we lost more health because of the anomaly. Things like this kind of, I don't know. When things are not clear like this, it kind of takes away from the game a lot. Especially this should, if you double click it, it should automatically add it to that stack. And right click and it will, well, I guess that's not so bad, but definitely there's a lot of room for improvement. Yes, sadly you'll have to wear a turtleneck. Oh yeah, anyway, as you can see, if you click stuff, you'll move out of the inventory and it will move your entire party. I don't know. The thing is that the game always had the potential to be great. Again, do you see what's happening? I'm just clicking over here and it accidentally clicks outside and moves my entire party. You shouldn't be able to move if you have a menu opened. I think that could be a nice compromise. I guess the cold is not a problem. The problem... problem is more or less the management that has a few issues. So we can add the cargo. That's a cargo jacket that looks exactly like a hoodie. Well, I guess there's some small difference, but again, I think should be a little more distinguishable. I guess we need another jacket for our main character. At least no one has any t-shirts. Take everything. And we cannot interact with that car, but we could interact with some of the other cars. What's the problem? Stamina and warmth. Yeah. At this point it would be better if I restarted the game because I lost so much time and resources trying to understand some of the stuff. Are you joking me? You have to look at the pathfinding. What was the point of that? Farmer. There's also a dice roll. I have no idea how the dice system works. I just know that I have to get a certain number. 1 to 8. Why would you choose the lower ones? I guess because you'd have to choose. Oh, I think these are dices that I have. So is the point of interest done? Because once you are done with the point of interest, it should disappear. But that one didn't disappear. It's frost madness. You're not going to succeed with only one roll, and as you can see we don't have any more anomalous essence, so we have to accept the result. We even failed that one and we used all of our resources.
Additional updates.
I clicked outside of the... I think that is used to make ammo or something. Okay, we really need to camp. Rations, okay. But okay. Now, I would continue over there, but we need to loot everywhere. Get more supplies. Oh, their morale must be very low. Get inside, bury the bodies. Imagine that. Doing a funeral helps them. Yeah, this is where I wanted to go, at the gas station. That seems like it's a backpack. Fuel instead. That will be used for later when we have, you know, the caravan. Okay, let's make camp. By the way, the game saves mostly when you're making a camp. It does have an auto-save system, but I'm not sure how it works or when it saves, so... yeah, no save on exit, no nothing. And burn the shoes. The shawl. I think we have charcoal, yeah. We can also use the charcoal to make a much better fire. I have a pair of jeans. Now, I really would have liked to know how you cook stuff, but yeah, no tutorial, no nothing. I guess we'll have to save the raw stuff for later, but I think we'll accidentally eat it anyway, since we don't have any food left. Okay, let's try to go to the next level of... oh wow. That adds a lot of rations, why? Free nourishment. So it's a lot better if you just eat stuff over the campfire like this, because it gives everyone something. Satiating rations. That's 10 health restored, and we got... I don't know, it really doesn't make sense to me. It doesn't really show you when you lose health for what reason. Okay, and you are slowly learning, and we'll get to the bottom of this. Just need to camp a lot of times to restore all of this stuff. I wish it was more clear, but probably I'll need to restart the game at some point, or I don't know, maybe we'll finish it and we'll start the game again. Right? No point, because I don't think this will help us much more than this. I kind of like the risk versus the reward type of deal, but it seems like mostly going to be a risk. Gas station. There. Nah, we have no chance of... we succeeded the dice roll, that's amazing. Better gloves. Oh, but everyone has leather gloves, don't they? Anyway, get some of the Anomaly's essence. That's our target. There are not a lot of structures over there. There are some on that other side. I think we chose the wrong pathway over here. So how is everyone's stats? Well, what? They are still hungry? How is that possible? We gave them all we had. I guess it's because of the food poisoning, they need more food, but at the same time, I don't know. It's a weird mechanic. Like. I'll have to restart the game to get the most out of my resources and maybe learn some other stuff. But as you can see, the problem is that you cannot camp all the time, and if you camp, you do have to spend the resources to do it. Now I'm stuck in a situation where everyone is perpetually hungry and food poisoned, which is weird because they got food poisoning, I don't know from what. Nothing I ate seemed to have food poisoning. Edible. Unpleasant. I guess if it says raw, you still have a chance, I don't know. Fresh produce. Also not very clear if you get the stamina and the morale bonuses if you cook that up. Well, I also like to rotate stuff anyway. It's a nice concept, but you really have to go out of your way to use the stuff that they give. Okay, let's make another campfire over here. But this one has to be a big one. Everyone has to eat and sleep and... What? I don't have enough camping supplies. Okay, that's going to be another issue. I thought you had enough camping supplies. A can? What's that? I guess the problem is we don't have the rags or the cans. I'm not sure even how this is possible, so how are you supposed to play the game and finish it if you don't have the ability to turn the things into rags? So that discards it. That discards it as well. It says containers over there. I don't care about the extra fatigue, it's not so bad. Why are you so happy? I don't know why he's so happy. Huh. Oh, this game is driving me crazy sometimes. Okay, what do I need to do right now? I guess we can get a can by drinking something. I think someone had an energy can. Oh yeah, see that? Why does it allow the party to move when I'm just clicking around the inventory like that? It was the most clear case. So let's drink it. I don't think it gave me a can. No, it didn't give me a can. So I assume that you can only get rags and cans by looting, even though it doesn't make sense because a can be obtained by drinking the stuff or by making these rags. Oh yeah, oh no, not again! Oh, calm down, calm down. We'll get to the bottom of this. So as you can see, right now I just have to start my game because I'm stuck. I cannot advance, I cannot make anything else, I cannot to redeem my mistakes that I did in the beginning of the game. I still don't understand what gave them food poisoning and why does it last so long. Because you're basically going to what? Double your nourishment requirements? After a day, or not double, but almost 50% more. Or more than 50% more food required because they just get food poisoning and I don't understand why. I never gave them something that says that will give them food poisoning, and as you can see I have all of the meat over here. It's simply mind-boggling that this game was released as it is. See you next time when I will replay the entire game, and episode 3 will just have us hopefully surviving more of this stuff. And I think this is also going to give damage to our health and body alike. What? Found the dead rat. I think this is the time where you're just supposed to pass the time or wait, but you don't really have a mechanic to pass the time in a cabin or anything like that, so such a weird game, such a great concept, but I don't see any balance. See you next time. Bye bye.